Welcome to unboxing day. Let's check out a couple of things that we got for the new studio. First out, this is the Rode NT1 condenser mic. Obviously not sponsored by any of these people, but I wanted to talk about why I went with these options. I listened to a lot of people sing into budget mics so that I could figure out, what's the best mic that I can use in my price range. The reason I went with this one was really a lot of people sounded a lot warmer, I feel like, whenever they were singing into this. And for those who don't understand, warmth is a coloring that your tone can take on. So like right now, I'm a little bit up, a little bit more nasally. It's a little bit more sharp. But if I were to sit back into this becomes a little bit more warmer. So specifically when I'm rapping, I do like a warmer. And honestly, when I'm singing too, and it actually gives me trouble whenever I'm trying to work out my notes and my tone, because oftentimes I'll find myself here in the back of my throat whenever I'm singing, which can cause some notes to come out a little bit flat. So that might be a problem that you guys have as well. Or not, I don't know. Maybe you're the greatest, and I hope you are. Speaking of, I wanted to get the greatest sound from my headphones, so I decided to go with these right here. Audio-Technica MTH40X. Audio-Technica make a really great studio headphone. I was using Beat headphones to mix up my recordings before, but they aren't really the best, most honest headphones. These right here are not going to make it sound sweet. That's really important whenever I'm going to be mixing my projects up. I need to hear what it actually sounds like, not what I want it to sound like. So then I can make it into what I want it to sound like. I went with the 40X. From what I hear, the 20X is a pretty good option. It's a little bit less in price. And here for my new interface, I went with the Black Lion Revolution. I heard a lot of good and bad things about this, but the good things that I heard were mostly about like the preamps. For those of you who don't know, a preamp is short for preamplifier. Basically, its job is to kind of level everything out before it even goes into the computer. And so the better your preamps, essentially the better your sound is going to be, the better raw take that you'll have. But it keeps it relatively clean and it doesn't add any like sparkle on the high end or anything like that. The downsides that I heard about this was a bunch of stuff that I really don't understand. A lot of things about like specs and like various things that other interfaces have that they can like download to it to make it sound various different ways. That's a whole world I haven't even delved into. And so I figured I probably don't need to base my buying decision around it because I'll have to do a bunch of research on it before I can even understand what of those specs I want to use. And also, a lot of people say like, just go with what inspires you. And Black Lion Revolution, come on, bro. That's like a fire. Come on. Like, how could that not inspire me? But this interface is all focused on getting the best sound out of your recording. And that's mostly what I'm interested in, obviously. So yeah, just wanted to give you a quick little update on the home studio. And I'm going to be sharing some of my recording projects here soon. So thank you for tuning in. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.